Hi everyone, welcome to FilmDirt. For this one I'm going to be talking about an absolute classic, Ghostbusters. I remember this film being a huge part of my life, especially as a child. I just seem to remember it for as long ago as I can remember. If I try and imagine myself being back in school, I just remember Ghostbusters being there and that logo symbol is just everywhere. It's one of those symbols that's always been around, like the bat symbol or the McDonald's arches. You know, it's just been there since the year dot. So some classic performances here. The whole cast, absolutely amazing. And I know, didn't they all come from Saturday Night Live? I don't think I've ever seen an episode of it, but I know it's a very popular sketch show that's, I think, is still going in the US. Let me know down below if it's still going. That's incredible that it's been going for this long. And you can tell they've all got comic timing, and even when they're not speaking, you know, you've got their subtle nuances that they're delivering in their performance. It's just great, and you're just completely invested. They all look like everyday guys working in a factory or in a supermarket. Quite frankly, average looking day job types. I think that's why we can relate to them and why this film's been such a success. I mean, they're not all poster boy icons, are they, of the time? They're just everyday dudes doing another job. They're pretty much exterminators, aren't they? You know, the guy that you call and, you know, to get rid of a pest problem, and the guy turns up in overalls with something on his back and a hose pipe. it could be like that, couldn't it? So some of the set pieces are just very engaging. It just seems like a day in the life where they get called to a hotel, and I love that the hotel it's not like a 2-star. It's clearly a very large 5-star, very posh hotel, and they're obviously going to wreck it, aren't they? Because no one knows what they're carrying on their backs and what damage it does. It just looks like it just wrecks everything. Kind of got some jargon behind it, but we don't question what it does or how they got it suddenly, or what a nuclear accelerator and neutronal wand is. It's just fantastic that they've given life to just tools and objects, and for a comedic film like this, it's fantastic. Like I said, the whole cast is great. Sigourney Weaver again, another amazing performance. And ironically, out of all the Ghostbusters, Ernie Hudson is the only actor in the Ghostbusters. But Harold Ramis, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, they're all great as well. And you don't really need to be a good actor to be in this. You can believe they're pretty much playing themselves. Dan Aykroyd seems a very intelligent man, and we know that he's a good script writer, and by his own admission he can waffle on a little bit. Why say 3 words when you can say 10 or 20? He's just that type of man, isn't it? And he's really put a lot of information in this script, and in a lot of stories he's created. Bill Murray as well, just so funny. He's got a bit of a presence to him, and I quite like that. He doesn't have to say much, but he's just a legend, isn't he? And Harold Ramis as well, another legend. A big hand in the script, I heard he had. Crafting of the story. Oh, it's amazing. Very well directed as well. It looks amazing. We get a real essence of New York. I've been a few times, and that's what it looks like. It just looks like a day in the life, like I said earlier. And it kind of just draws you into the story, because instantly we love these characters, and it's character that draws you in rather than set pieces poorly executed. We don't really care about that, or whether the effects aren't up to scratch. Although for a lot of this movie, the effects are still holding up. I think I've seen a very recent Blu-ray It may have been remastered, I'm not sure, but trust me, it looks great. Even now you can laugh at it and look on in wonder at the images they're putting on screen. I let my son watch it, and he was really impressed with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It's just a classic image of cinema, isn't it? What more can I say about it? I'm going to give this a 5 stars. I mean, why not? I mean, we can pick holes in this very lean story, but all the ingredients are there. Well, what more do you want? And very well acted, good delivery by everyone on screen. And Rick Moranis is hilarious as the neighbour of Dana Barrett, and you can tell that he's listening for her to step outside, and he quickly comes out. It's it just makes me laugh every time I think about him leaning up against the door, waiting for his crush to appear in the hallway. Oh, it's just a fantastic film, a really good feel-good film when they defeat the Gozerian at the end, and yeah, I love it. Like I said, definitely a 5-star movie. If you've not seen it yet, why haven't you? See it at once, see it straight away, see it with your friends and family, and you'll love it, trust me. So that's the end of my review for this awesome movie. And just to leave you with a little bit about myself, all my reviews are absolutely genuine. I don't accept any treats, promotions or free tickets. None of that from me. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again for another review. Take care.